trips up Kelani Jordan, and Jordan falls back first right on the side of the ring.
That's what you call a game-changing moment in this match, chalking up to the experience, and Kiana James wisely targeting the arm.
That left arm of Kelani Jordan compromised now a bit. There's a cover. Kiana James only getting 2, but the veteran there zeroing in on the potential injury. And Kelani Jordan having a difficult time trying to get some feeling back in that left arm.
And this is what we talk about, you know, when you're in there, when you're a young superstar, a rookie like Kelani Jordan in there with a veteran like Kiana James. If she senses that you're seriously hurt, she's not gonna stop.
Wait a minute. As Kiana James here, just pulling that left arm of Kelani Jordan across that top rope. There's Jordan trying to quick cover. Kelani Jordan coming right back, but Byron, that can really incite a lot of friction and burns there on that arm with the rope.
You're absolutely right, and with Kiana James, she's not concerned about long-term injury for Kelani Jordan. It's not about Kelani Jordan's health and well-being. It's all about just getting ahead for Kiana James. And if Kelani Jordan is a sacrificial lamb across that path, then so be it.
You can see almost a new aggressiveness coming out here in Kiana James as he's trying to manipulate that left arm there of Kelani Jordan. And again, Byron, at the top, we mentioned Tiffany Stratton, the brand new NXT Women's Champion. She's gonna have a huge target on her back, potentially even from one of these two.
Whenever you have a new champion, it ignites the rest of the division because now every competitor, every superstar has a new target to put their energy towards.
And Kelani Jordan trying to utilize her quickness here to stay a step ahead.
Fighting with one good arm here is Kelani Jordan, but she's still fighting, and that's a great sign.
That power meter certainly running down a bit. Kelani Jordan trying to fight. Oh, look at that, nips up with one arm. And that left arm, again, very much compromised.
Kelani trying to fight through the adversity, the most adversity she's probably faced in her young career here in NXT.
It's Kiana James with the Irish Whip reversal. With the springboard there by Kelani Jordan, but that left arm is too hurt to make a cover.
And it's so hard to try to maintain a sense of offense when you feel hampered like
Jordan
that.
is a cover.
Kelani's trying to move, trying to ignore the arm, but every impact, every slam reminds her of how much that arm is bothering her.
And Kiana James here staying right on top of her opponent. And James off the ropes here. Oh, and Kiana, a leaping almost flatliner variation. And Kiana does it her way once again.